Hi there. Excuse me. My baby's sleeping, so I'm trying to talk softly. But wow, I haven't done a video in a very long time. I used to do them quite often on YouTube and even did interviews and stuff like that. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see um, lots of videos from many years ago. And uh, since I have since I had my daughter 18 months ago, I just haven't found the time, and I've been wanting to get back into doing videos and writing and all of that, but I just don't seem to find the time, which is really an excuse, sure. Um, just been focusing on my daughter and getting into a groove of being a new mom and all of that. But more than that, what's been holding me back from especially doing videos is that, and this isn't so much, it's definitely an excuse, it's more of a block as well, is that I just look like this most of the time. No makeup, hair in a, what do you call these? Mom buns, top knots, I don't know, sweats. If I continue to do videos regularly and you watch them, you'll see me probably wearing this hoodie like all the time. And that just has to be okay for now. So when I look back at like videos that I used to do, I was, like all, makeup, hair done, perfectly in place, and cute outfits and all of that. And, I loved that person. I loved that woman. And so now this is a season, it seems, of me learning to love me just the way I am, which I think is hugely important for all of us, especially women, and especially moms, maybe even more so because we go through such a transformation once we have a child, or children, that it's like, wow, getting used to this new person, getting used to this person, this woman who's not all like perfectly put together all the time, and loving that, and feeling good in your skin regardless. So these videos, this is gonna be me learning to just feel good about me regardless of what the exterior is like, and hoping that it inspires you to feel good about you too. And for me, it's important not just for me, but then I think about for my daughter, like what kind of woman do I want to be for her? What kind of example do I want to set for her? A woman who just loves herself as she is and feels good about who she is, regardless of, again, what the exterior is like. I mean, I've been breaking out so bad lately in the last couple months. I never have had bad skin. So that's like, like a shock to me too. It's like, oh my God, can I still feel beautiful and feel good with like zits all over my face? Oh. So, so this was a challenge from a friend of mine actually, because I've been wanting to get back into sharing messages and just expressing and just giving the gifts that I have to give and sharing the wisdom that I have. And again, so many excuses. And finally, last Monday, a friend of mine was like, okay, so can you, commit to doing one within 1 week? And so here it is, Monday again. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's just do it. But again, in the past, it's always tripped me up that like, oh, no, I don't want to do my makeup and my hair and get dressed just to do a freaking video. Like, no. So I'm not. And I'm just going to, it's going to really, I think, help set me free from the bondage I've put myself in. But again, I hope that it will set some other women free as well. And on that note, I wanted to mention, because I hear, oh, and let me just say also that, I see a lot of moms on Instagram and YouTube and stuff who seem to be always put together, and doing these like fashion, they're like fashion bloggers, and they're always like so done up and like high fashion even. I'm like, whoa, how do you even do that? And it's possible, sure. I mean, there are times that I do, do my makeup and hair and all of that, but maybe for me it's just not even that important. Because I guess when it's something that you make time for the things that are really important to you. So for me, maybe it's hasn't been that important. Otherwise, I would make time. And again, it's maybe just a season for me to feel good about who I am, regardless, and shedding sort of all of that old stuff and bondage and things that kind of keep me from masking, who I really am and masking my true self, and not allowing others to really see me. And that's what's truly beautiful. I was on a call yesterday with a woman, Therese Crawford. She has a program called Connect with Your Gift. If you can find it on Instagram, and it's like 6 weeks long of 1 hour call per week. And she was talking about like the same thing. Like she is this gorgeous African American woman. I don't know what's politically correct to say anymore. Black, African American, I don't know, but she's beautiful. And she was talking about the same thing. Like just she chopped her hair. She's got this really short hair, and I don't know that she was saying she doesn't wear makeup, very often. And towards the end of the call, I just started tearing up. I was just like, you are so beautiful. Like her energy, her heart, the love that emanates from her was just like, wow. So, that's truly what is, magnetic, and what is inspiring to other people, and what, draws people, and what impacts people is that your heart, your soul, your love, the unique gift that you are, which is what she talks about a lot. And actually, I talk about that as well in the book that I wrote and self-published on Kindle, Amazon Kindle. It's called The Secret to Sexy: Ignite and Radiate Your Sacred Essence. And it's funny, I wrote that book so long ago, and like I guess I really didn't learn to live it myself. So now I'm going through the season and the process of actually living that myself, and loving who I am from the inside, and allowing people to see who I truly am, not trying to mask and hide under this, like, perfect facade. So, and one more thing I wanted to say about just especially for moms and image and all that, something I see a lot is like, oh, how did you get back to your pre-baby body and all this stuff, or talking about like pre-baby body. And I remember when, while I was pregnant, I read this book called The First 40 Days. I don't remember the author's name, but it was so good. And there's like recipes and all kinds of things about taking care of yourself, and how that first 40 days after giving birth is like so crucial. And she talks about, like, she mentioned, and I was like, yeah, that's so good. That, like, how could we even talk about like getting back to a pre-baby body? Like, you might, lose a ton of weight or whatever. If you gained a lot of weight, you might even look better post-baby than pre-baby. I'm not saying any of that. It's all possible. I mean, people always ask me, like, how are you so skinny? And first of all, honestly, I just think it's my constitution. So that's just how I'm built. But also, my daughter still nurses at 18 months. So I think she's just sucked it all out of me. Anyways, but what I think is so good to keep in mind with that is, like, you might, and it's good, sure, take care of yourself and work out, and, you know, you want to be toned and want to, whatever, all that is fine, but, like, you can't get back to your pre-baby body. Like, you just birthed a human being in the world. Like, why even put that kind of pressure on yourself? It's like, you're a totally different person. I mean, we can say that we're different every day, but, like, especially after giving birth to a child, like, it's a huge transformation. So don't even think about or use the word or talk about like pre-baby anything. Like you're a completely different woman, um, and so I think it's more about just, you know, again loving this new version of you and stepping into that fully, um, and just expressing that fully and being comfortable with who you're becoming, you know, as a mother and as a woman who is now a mother. So I hope that helps to just kind of, you know, there's no need for that kind of pressure because pre-baby anything, post-baby, totally two different worlds. So, okay, that's all I wanted to share for now. I do plan on sharing more as I feel inspired and as I'm not bogged down with the idea of having to have makeup and hair done because it's so much easier just, hey, okay, let me just do this message really quick rather than, oh wait, I want to do a message, but I have to do my makeup and my hair. Forget it. So I'm just going to go with it. And there is a message that I've been wanting to share. It's actually since about 2010. I know I've wanted to share it, and so I can't believe that it's 8 years has passed. So that's probably going to be the next message, and it's actually a series that's going to be titled "Thank God I Didn't Listen to My Doctor." So I hope that you tune in again, and I think that that's going to be a powerful message for a lot of people to hear. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.